Cop kills black, the black woman away from insanity.
I'm Kiana.
I'm Khadija with ThisIsRnB.com, and we're here with the lovely singer-songwriter Polly A. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're well.
Good.
Thank you. So before we get started, could you just tell our viewers the meaning behind Polly A?
Polly A is really an evolution of well, essentially it comes from polyamorous, but it doesn't mean in a conventional, like what most people think of when they hear that word. For me, it's more, however naively, a love movement. It's just a love of all people, just a unifying word. It just, promoting love, really. Polly A, that's where it comes from. It's like a longer story, but that's the short end of it.
Okay.
I love that. I love that. Promoting love. That's what we need right now.
Exactly.
And I also read a quote from you where you stated that you wanted to reignite the light within the disenfranchised, marginalized, and oppressed people across the world. Why is that important to you? And why is that important? Why is music important right now at a time like this?
I think music is just the grand unifier. It's the art form that I think has the most power when it comes to being able to put people in one wavelength, one frequency. You can go to a concert, 20,000 people singing the same song. That does something that's very powerful, and I think is unique to the art form. And I think for that reason, it's important for artists to not only, take advantage of that and in like respectful way, like understand the power that they have, and if at all possible, use it for good, mobilize people to raise the frequency, to be more united, to love more, to look out for people more, and I think because we have that ability naturally, just like everybody loves music, everybody loves to sing, and everybody loves to sing in harmony together. So, just transmuting that into something bigger is for me has always been the goal.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's so necessary.
For sure.
Yeah.
People may not realize, but you've worked with some very influential artists such as Babyface, Alicia Keys, and J. Cole. How have those experiences impacted your songwriting?
Man, I mean, when you're in the room with the GOAT, you can't help but be like, just feel like, our Babyface specifically, writing with him, I'll never forget it. He's just so naturally cool. And I think seeing the verses, I think everybody being able to see him in that space, that really is like the embodiment, I think, of how his personality, at least my own experience. I'm not claiming to know him, like that, but that one moment that we had is like, this is the coolest dude on the planet. And like, just the way he's able to just talk to you and really he didn't make you feel like I'm Babyface, you're Polly A, like
Right.
you made me feel like we're co-writing and we're both birthing this baby together, this song together. And no, he was just like, you really just gotta look at your songs like they are yours, and you can't be, a lot of people are gonna want songs of yours that maybe have just been meant for you. So he really just taught me the value of, knowing my worth and what I've created and protecting that, and not just being so like it's nothing, So it just I think just those experiences just really, like, even though those little nuggets just in that moment don't seem so big, later on you're like, damn, like I get it, like I get it. So it was cool. All of those experiences are cool. I feel grateful for all of them, but that one in particular is just like very humbling.
Of course, Babyface. Wow, that's major. And you talked about verses. So, who would you be in a versus battle with, or want to battle in a versus? And it's not versus really one against another. It's kind of like coming together of artists, a meeting of the minds, and enlightening, and maybe getting new listeners, people who enjoy and appreciate both artists. So, who could you see yourself going up against?
Yeah, like I love the camaraderie aspect of it, like the love, like how DMX and Snoop did it. I'm more, and obviously I don't have songs that are on the level of the Snoops and the GOATs like that, but I don't know, like my girl, Not yet, thank you. My peer, like I'm really close to Kat Dahlia. That's my girl, and we've written a lot together. So and I think that would just be fun, just because our personalities like complement each other. We just both kind of the same, like, you know, just chill but kind of goofy. Like I don't know. I think that maybe Kat, not from the competitive lens, obviously, again, but just more from just like I think it'd just be a cool vibe.
Artist appreciation, vibing and loving, like you said. And so for those who haven't heard of Poly-A, where's a good place to start? Should they start with Chosen, or should they, you know, go back to your earlier EPs?
I think, like, for me, I feel like everything I do is always better. Like, I'm one of those people that's just like, that was cool, but listen to my new thing. Like, listen to my new song. Like, it's like I'm always trying to top myself. So whenever I put something out, it's because I think that it's better than what I've done in the past. Like obviously, you know, I have my favorites from this. It's not saying I don't think that that's good anymore. It's just like, I'm always like, and then now listen to this. So I would want people to start with Chosen and then work their way back. I put out a project 2 years ago called Cold World. And then before that called Ghetto Dream. So it's like, I think I'm continually progressing. So it's best to like start from the recent and work your way back.
And I guess that's the goal.
Right.
To keep evolving as an artist.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, being as though that you mentioned those 2 EPs, my next question was going to be, which it still is, what would you say your favorite songs off of those 2 EPs?
Ooh, off of Cold World, I really love Left Right. It's actually a song that I actually wrote. I don't know if it was for Jordan Sparks or just ended up with Jordan Sparks, but I wrote it. I was like, my mentor, Salam Remy, he didn't produce it, but I got the original track from him, from one of his folders. But anyway, like it took a long time. No, I think I just wrote the record because I did like a little writing trip with Salam. And then he didn't like move on it. So I was like, so then by the time he's like, Jordan Sparks actually wants to do that song. It's a different version. It's just the same hook. I was like, I already did a whole nother version that I want to put out.
Right.
So he's like, well, she's still going to put it out. So she actually has a version where she does that.
Oh, wow.
Hook, left, right, the left, right. I don't know if you've heard this song, but anyway, it's cool. It's a play on left, right, the different meanings of the word left, right. So anyway, I think that's my favorite song off that project. And then off Ghetto Dream, I have a song called Fire Falling.
That is my song. I was hoping you would say that. Sorry, I didn't mean to clap, but I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's like, I don't know, that's like, I love that song. So those probably be the 2. I think that actually is the same situation. I wrote that hook on a different song, and then I didn't like the rest of the song that it was created, but I loved that hook. So I wrote a new song around that hook. So those actually, like, those have similar stories, but yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at that. So your latest single, Chosen, has a different sound from all of your previously released music. Do you feel that you're lyrically evolving into a different direction?
Yes, I think that I'm constantly, you know, just at least trying to evolve. I don't ever go into the studio. You know, I'm constantly just listen. I'm constantly like, I'm a music head, first of all. Like, I'm a fan of music. Mm-hmm. So I'm constantly like discovering new artists and just researching. Really, I always want to just see what's next, you know. And I take that into the studio with me as much as I can. So, you know, I always try to stay as present too as possible. So that's part of like the evolution, because it's always something new happening with me and the world in general. So I think it is naturally evolving just because we're living, you know. So yeah is the answer, the long-winded answer.
No, it's fine. And would you like to give people, our viewers, I mean, we already pretty much know the message behind the song, but did you want to give some more insight behind the song?
Everything about the Black Lives Matter movement, but I wanted to take a step further. Is like, it's not only that do we matter, we were chosen. Like, we were chosen to be here, you know. Like, it's beyond mattering. We're handpicked, you know. So I just thought that was important to just convey. Like, man, you matter beyond it's just like, it's mattering is not even saying it. It's not even giving it all that it is, the impact of why we're here and why we're meant to be here. So, I mean, that's at the root what it's about.
I want you to tell people something about yourself that you just want everybody to know.
Ooh, that is really something about myself that I just want everybody to know, man.
Yeah, for some people who haven't heard of Polly A, tell them, let them know.
Let them know. You know, I'm about my people. I'm about the elevation of us as a people. I'm about just everybody just understanding who they are and empowering themselves with that information, because I think once we all tap into who we are and why we're really here, it's inevitable. We're gonna be able to tap into how we've always been throughout history. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think I could go so broad with that or so specific. I'm really just a lover and a fighter at the same time. You know, like I'm soft, but I'm here for the movement. I'm here for just to push the culture forward and just to push us as a community forward.
That's
in
awesome.
a nutshell.
We need people like you. We need people like you.
Okay, so we're back, Act 2, people. All right, so we're still here with the lovely Polly A.
Costume change.
Yay! Okay, so where we left off, we wanted to play our game, Write the Hook. So we had 2 words for you. And the first word is mine, like it belongs to me, mine, and royalty.
Okay. Mine. Royalty. Your baby is mine. 'Cause baby, I'm royalty. And I'm feeling fine. 'Cause that's how I made it. Oh man.
It's okay. Keep going.
I should have. Okay. This is mine. Baby, I'm royalty. And I'm feeling fine. Just like I wanna be. And I'm feeling good. You know, now that I know what it is, now that I know what you mean to me. 'Cause baby, you royalty. 'Cause baby, we royalty.
Hey, that was so great. Yes, I love it.
Thank you.
On your EP, seriously, the next one for sure. Build on it, for real.
Thank you.
Wow, right on the spot, so good. What's next for Polly A?
What's next for Polly A? Man, just more music. Always making music. Luckily to have a studio at the crib. But you know, motherhood is definitely priority right now. I have a 14-month, as you know, and so you know all that goes into that. That's that's 2 full-time jobs.
Definitely.
So no, but it's fun. It's the best. It's the most fun job I've ever had. So you know, motherhood, making music, but also want to dabble into developing artists, and just I don't know, just all constantly diversifying the portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find all the different streams, and all that comes with that. So just having fun and just going with the flow and allowing the blessings to continue to come forth.
Yeah. So how can people connect with you?
I'm out here, I'm on obviously the Instagrams and the Twitters, aka Polly A, across all social handles. But I also have a website, iampolya.com, which is the hub, which is where you can, find all of that, the music, the videos. I'm going to have some merch up there soon. I made some Chosen masks. I am Chosen. So,
nice.
Check my website for that. I am Polya. And yeah, drop me a line. Slide into my DMs.
Nice.
Not like that, though. Not like that.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you. And I know that everyone who is watching, all of our viewers are just going to fall in love with you because you're a genuine spirit in the soul. And yeah, we just really look forward to everything that you have putting out in the future. And
Thank you.
make sure you guys go to all the streaming platforms and stream Chosen. It's out right now. And do yourself a favor and realize that you were chosen.
Yes.
We'll see you next time on ThisIsRnB.com.
Peace.
I'm trying to money up my